boys, we're back, and as you can see, we got middleweight this time, champion Dricus du Plessis. Now, I'm not gonna lie, in my last video there was so many just brain dead people commenting on that video. I'm gonna keep this very short and in the beginning of the video so you guys know exactly what this tier list is. This is a tier list of the top 15 fighters who I would be excited to watch fight for the belt next. I swear I say this in the beginning of every single one of these tier list videos, but there's still some brain dead people who think I'm rating this on, you know, how good each fighter is. No, this is how excited I would be if they were next up for the belt. And you know, rematches and stuff like that, that's going to be a heavy indicator on whether I'm excited for it or not. So just to start it off, we got Strickland right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am not excited for this shit one bit. It's still gonna go B tier. It's not gonna go at the very bottom just because the last fight, it was fun. Build up wise, it's gonna be very fun and exciting. Who knows, we might have Strickland cry at the press conference again, but am I so excited that I need to watch this one? Absolutely not. It'll be top of B tier. Maybe we'll switch it around as we keep going, but right now B tier. Same thing with Israel Adesanya. You know, if they had a rematch right now, I wouldn't care one bit. You know, he got finished in that fight. And yeah, yes, he might be one of the best middleweights on the planet. Don't care. They literally just fought. I don't care about rematches. I want fresh matchups. And Israel Adesanya, unfortunately, one of the latest fights for Dricus du Plessis. So he's going down here. I don't care for build-up wise. I don't care if the fight's going to be exciting. They literally just fought each other. I want fresh names, fresh matchups. Let's go up to like an S tier guy. We got Fluffy Hernandez here. I think this is one of the better fights you could make for this title picture. Now, is Fluffy anywhere near title contender? No, he's still a few wins away, but as of right now, he's the one guy that I'm looking forward to the most finally make his way up to a title shot. I know there's a lot of guys here that I honestly don't really care much about. Like we got Roman Dolidze here. I don't care. I'll put him at top of B just because it's a fresh matchup, but I literally don't care. It's Roman Dolidze. I'm not going to put him in A tier. I'm keeping him down here in B tier. He's going to be above Strickland and Izzy just because it's a rematch and all, but I just don't care at all. You know, we have someone here like a Marvin Vettori. I could see the build-up for Marvin Vettori versus DDP being really fun and entertaining. The fight itself, though, I could see honestly being very, very boring. You know, DDP, not one of the guys who is typically in boring fights. I could see Marvin Vettori making this one a boring fight, but it would still be entertaining. A fresh matchup has to be here in A tier. Same thing with like a Jack Hermanson. I think it'd be more entertaining than a Marvin Vettori fight, but it's still like an you know. It sucks because middleweight doesn't have many fun guys to look forward to and many big prospects. There's not many prospects in this division in the top 15. There's a lot of guys that's been in the top 15 for a hot minute. Someone like a Jared Cannonier, I'll still put above all these guys, but he's been here for a minute. There's not many new prospects, and the ones that we do have, like a Hernandez, and they all go in like S tier, but these old guys I don't care to see. You know, Cannonier coming off that knockout loss to someone who else is going into the S tier, top of S tier. We got Brohalio. I'm so excited to see this dude get a title shot. I think he's a win away from being, you know, next up for the belt, and I could see him knocking out Dricus, but I don't know. Right now it's hard to find anyone who I could comfortably pick to beat Dricus, and this is gonna be a surprising take. Even though, okay, no, I'm not putting him there. I was going to say, even though, you know, his fight was garbage last time against Hernandez, he has a fun fight style, but it's just that cardio. Cardio is ass, grappling ass, ground game ass. And if you're going to fight someone like a DDP, he's taking your ass down and either submitting you or doing some nasty ground and pound work. So Michel Pereira has some work to do, but still one of the more entertaining guys in this division. Best first round fighter in this whole division. Maybe not above Chimaev, but one of the best first round fighters. And speaking of the best first round fighter, we got Chimaev here. Definitely top of S tier. I would say this is you can't tell me this isn't the most anticipated fight in this middleweight division, title picture wise. I think so many people would rather see this fight at 312 than the Strickland fight that's happening, but it'll happen eventually. You know, he'll get his title shot next, and whoever it is, if it's going to be Strickland or DDP, depending on who wins that fight, it's going to be one of the biggest title fights of the year when this finally does happen. With that being said, we're down to like our last 5 guys. I don't know where to put Whitaker. Do I put him at the very end just because of what Chimaev did to him and just broke his jaw? I need to think of this. I need to think really hard about this one. Would I be more excited to watch Strickland versus DDP, or DDP versus Izzy, or DDP versus Whitaker? I mean, this is the order of competitiveness. It was, most competitive, second, and then least competitive. I think I have to put it here. As much as it pains me to put him here, I might have to, which sucks. And to be honest, I'm going to move all these guys down to C tier just because they're rematches and I don't care whatsoever. B tier right now for Delidze. And honestly, I might move Vettori down too. And even Jack Hermanson. I think this is good right now. We got 4 more to go to. And to be honest, I don't really know where I'm going to put these guys. Let's go with Imaivov next. Imaivov, I would probably put above Cannonier just because he beat him, even though it was a stupidly early stoppage. I'm probably going to put him above Cannonier. Just kidding, I'm not. I still think Cannonier would be a more fan-friendly and just a better fight than Imaivov. It'd still be a fun matchup, but I think Cannonier right now, I'd be more excited to. Plus, it's just a bigger name value. 3 more guys to go to, and I don't know where to put these guys. I think I have to put Sharabulit above Pereira. I think I have to, just because he's had, I don't even know, to be honest. Like, I think both of these guys get dominated by DDP. Doesn't mean it wouldn't be a fun, like, first few minutes of the round. But I think the grappling and the takedowns and the ground game is just, DDP is miles ahead of these guys, where I don't even think it'd be competitive in the slightest. I'm probably still going to put them A tier, though. It's just hard to pick. They have fun styles, but when it's against someone like a DDP who's so well-rounded and has such a big advantage on the ground game, it's not even fair. Because of that, I'd have to put these guys above them just because it'd be more competitive. But they'd still be A tier. Then we got, I think this would be one of the better fights, Brendan Allen, but he's been a little retarded as of recently game plan-wise. I'll put him in top of A tier, but I think it'd be a fun fight style. I think both of these guys, low-key, have some tism to them. And I think it'd be a fun fight style. That means we got 1 more left. Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa, probably A tier. He's always in fun wars, other than the Strickland fight. But other than that, always in fun wars. He has a good name value behind him. He would build up the fight. I'd probably put him above Hernandez, even though Hernandez would be a more close fight, a more competitive fight. And I think this is perfect, to be honest. I think right now, Chimaev by a mile is my most anticipated one and the one I would want to see the most. Then behind that, Brawlhalla, Paulo Costa. Then we got Hernandez following then these guys. I think this is good as well. And yeah, unfortunately, these guys at the very bottom, just because they already fought each other, and I don't really care to see rematches all that much, especially rematches that literally just happened. These are the last 3 guys that DDP just fought, so I don't really care to see that. With that being said, I am not saying that that Paulo Costa is better than all of the guys below him. You guys are retarded if you think that's what I'm saying. And there were a few of you guys in the comments of my last video who thought that. I literally stated in the beginning of the video that this is just who I think would be fun as a next matchup for the champ. Are they realistic? Not at all. You're telling me that Paulo Costa is an S tier for realism? No. It's just like a fun fantasy style video. Let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with this listing? Do you disagree? Is Chimaev the top for you guys? And unfortunately, Whitaker, the bottom for you guys. I don't like how they're here, but I had to do it. Let me know in the comments below. Also, quickly look at this shit, because 99% of you guys watch this shit for free. All I'm doing is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so close. Help your boy out. I've been grinding, putting in that work, uploading practically every single day for months now. Help your boy out. Get to 1,000 subscribers. And with all that being said, there's really not that much else left to say, except for I will see you guys in my next video.